Hello friend, welcome back to our channel, DET Practice TADE Hub. If you are new here, call me John. I'm from the Academy team at TADE Hub. Whether you want to get 100, 110 or over 120, we need a detailed plan to follow on a daily basis. That's why today in this video, we're gonna share with you 5 steps to help you prepare for the Duolingo test from the beginning, just like we share 5 steps from our previous video on how to improve from 95 to 140 production sub-score. It is very detailed and you can easily apply to your case. Feel free to take a look right here or at the link in the description. In this video, we also share 5 other steps to help you prepare for the Duolingo English test from the beginning. Even if you are a newbie to the DET, it is no problem at all. Or if you took the test but haven't achieved your desired scores yet, it is okay as well. Because after watching these 5 steps and apply to your case, you increase your chances of achieving your desired score much higher. I'm super confident because I'm just like you. We are non-native English speakers. I was born in the Mekong Delta in my lovely country Vietnam, and I tried to find every single opportunity for me to improve my speaking, writing, reading or listening. So if I can do that, you can too. No more talking. Right now, let's get started. Get yourself ready and explore our 5 steps to help you prepare for the Duolingo test. First and foremost, not for taking the DET, but for all things in life. If we don't understand the DET, how could we possibly take it? There are several things that we strongly recommend test takers pay more attention to than others, including DET question types, how questions are scored, DET structures, understand your scores, and especially rules and requirements. Regarding how questions are scored, if we deeply understand how each question type is scored, we are able to create an appropriate strategy to follow on our test day. For example, when it comes to read and complete, you receive the same score for a blank or an incorrect answer, which means it is always better to fill in even if you are not sure about your answers than skip it. Most importantly, it goes to rules and requirements. Countless test takers got uncertified results because they violated rules while taking the test. The best way to avoid this is to read all rules carefully and thoroughly in the beginning and apply it to practice. I leave the links in the description so you can find out everything you need to get to know the DET. There are several ways for test takers to understand their level in the DET scale. First and foremost, you can take the 30-minute practice test offered for free by the official Duolingo website. Or you can take 1-hour free tests offered by our DET practice platform. Whatever way you do, please save your results for creating a detailed study plan later because we need the scores to create your study plan. Regarding the 30-minute practice test, it lasts for 30 minutes and provides only overall estimated scores. The same questions appear time after time, so it is only great for knowing the test but not for preparation. Test takers may also experience all questions, or some may not appear in the practice test. However, the 1-hour free tests on the DET practice platform include all question types. You experience all the question types just like the certified test, including interactive listening and speaking sample, new questions that came to the real test from 1st May 2023, and speaking sample is now a scored question. Besides, we offer estimated score for the overall and sub-score sections, especially for all question types. It means test takers know exactly which question types they aren't good at yet in order to plan for improvement. Here's our sample score. For example, you receive this score after submitting your answers at the end of the test. As you can see, read and complete, read and select, read aloud, and write about the photo scores are low, which means that you need to focus on these low score question types. And our overall scores is from 91 to 123. Most of the time, when test takers receive an estimated score, their certified score in the future will likely be near the lowest end. It could be around 90, 95, or even 100. Therefore, let's pick the lowest score to prepare for the worst case scenario of 90. For example, if your desired score is 120, then the gap we need to bridge is 30 scores, a challenging gap, which leads us to step 3, create a detailed study plan to help you improve 30 scores gap. Research from Cambridge shows us how many preparation hours we need to move from one level in the CEFR to the next, or to improve our DET scores, because there is a correlation between them. For example, your estimated score is from 91 to 123, and we need to get a 120 overall score, which means we need to improve our score from 90 to 120. 30 points gap. According to this research, we need to spend around 200 study hours if we want to achieve 120. Please kindly take note that DET, IELTS, or TOEFL are the same when it comes to English proficiency tests, because all these tests are created to prove your English skills for studying abroad. Therefore, thinking the DET is easier than the IELTS or TOEFL is not right. Basically, we need to build a strong English foundation first. Some test takers ask us to help them improve 20, 25, or even 30 gap scores in just a few weeks. No, that will never work out. Never. The higher the score and bigger the gap you need, the more time you need to put into practice in order to achieve it. Not to mention that some universities require test takers to get at least a specific subscore, for example, 100 for production or conversation. It is just much harder for us to pursue our dreams. Always remember, the sooner you prepare, the better, and don't expect your desired score comes easily. Preparation hours include the time you study tips and strategies for all question types. We have tips and strategies for all question types in article versions. Test takers can find the link in the description. Nevertheless, if you need an on-demand DET preparation course, let's check out this one. It is brought to you by our academic team leader, Christian from Australia. Go to this link and explore everything you need before making the decision. Secondly, it is time to spend on improving your reading, listening, writing, and speaking skills on a daily basis, which means your general English skills. We also have free articles for your study in the description. Last and most importantly, practical practice on the DET practice platform is the key, because everything from articles or even you take our on-demand course is theories. And if we want to turn theories into experience, if we want to master these theories, we need to put effort into practicing. So the question is, how many hours should you practice every day to bridge the gap of 30 scores? Let's say it depends on how many days you have left to submit your certificate. For example, we have 60 days left to submit our certificate. We need to focus on these question types as we have low scores. For example, this is our study plan. We divide it into 6 days a week. We always need 1 day to relax, so don't push yourself too hard. Furthermore, we highlight all question types that we need to focus on weekly. A simple calculation: we need to spend around 15 hours practicing on a weekly basis on the DET practice platform. Here's a list for weekly preparation. Reading tips and strategies from articles take around 20 hours if you read all articles one time. However, we strongly recommend test takers read again and again to reinforce their knowledge. The DET practice platform is the most important thing that we need to do weekly, because it is where we put our knowledge into practice and improve our performance for all question types. Moreover, taking one full test every week helps identify our weaknesses and improve them. We have to do it to keep track of our progress and adjust our study plan if needed. Last but not least, reading, listening, speaking, and writing are the 4 skills in any language. In order to improve and get high scores, we need to improve our basic skills. Make sure that you read our articles thoroughly and practice every single day. We spend around 115 preparation hours a month, so for 60 days there are around 230 hours. The sooner you prepare, the better. Don't wait until the last minute because it is too risky and we almost stand 0 chances of achieving your desired goals. Regarding our full tests, we currently have 15 full tests, and our academic team keeps adding new tests frequently, so it will never run out of tests for your practice. Again, every test includes all score question types and has the same order as certified tests. On top of that, test takers receive estimated scores for overall, sub-score, and especially each question type. After taking each full test, we receive estimated scores, which help us identify our weaknesses. Thus, students should take it on a daily basis, and please save your results for later self-evaluation. Go to the DET practice platform, choose full tests, and choose a test to take. With a free account, test takers can access 1 free test. For example, this is your first week test, and we have a read and select score from 18 to 32. Our recommendation is to review how to improve reading skills and tips for read and select. You can find all related articles in the description. We do the same for read aloud and write about a photo. Go read tips and strategies to improve your scores while advancing your general English at the same time. Test takers can take 2 or even 3 full tests a week, but never miss one, because that is the only way for us to keep track of our progress, to see how our previous week's practice going so far, in order to have adjustment if we need something. Test takers should keep in mind that within 30 days, each test taker is allowed to buy up to 3 tests. It means that we have a maximum of 3 certified results in a 30-day period. And we don't count invalid tests because sometimes test takers easily look away from the screen on their first test day, which leads to uncertified results. With 60 days left to get a 120 overall score, what should we do to get what we want? You already have a study plan and you are able to spend around 5 hours a day preparing. Nonetheless, you are not sure when to take the test. Here are our recommendations. We strongly recommend you take the first one when we have 10 days left before the deadline. The second test should be taken when we have 5 days left before the deadline, in case you haven't achieved your desired scores yet. But hopefully, it never happens. In the worst case scenario, yes, we need to prepare for the worst case scenario, right? Then we can take the third one when we have 3 days left, because the certified results will arrive 2 days after submitting the test. Thus, we still have enough time for the last certified result to be sent to our desired university. To avoid taking the second or third tests, it is truly important to start preparing our tests in the beginning with a detailed study plan, commit to it, and completely understand your situation. This is our 5-step preparation for your Duolingo English Test. Step 1, get to know the DET. Step 2, understand your level. Step 3, create a detailed study plan. Step 4, take 1-hour test weekly. And last but not least, utilize 3 tests in a 30-day period. Taking any English proficiency test is a beautiful and challenging journey at the same time. It is why it's worth our time and energy. It's worth our future education. To make it less stressful and more exciting, start your preparation right today. You have everything you need from our DET practice platform with a live interactive practice platform, tips and strategies from our articles, or even from the on-demand course, and just go practice Learn from your mistakes and improve your skills, your scores every single day. We wish you the best of luck. If you have any questions, feel free to let us know in the comment section. Our support team are here all the time to support your preparation journey. And I see you in next videos. Click subscribe if you like the video, or if you dislike, just click it because it's how you see our upcoming videos. See you.